Good afternoon. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. I've been thinking about the idea that I mentioned before, the bring made in the designed in the USA back to the USA and make made in the USA what we need again. And that so far is just kind of a slogan, but I thought I'd go ahead and mention a little bit of the detail that I had in mind. Something that the U.S. government has a lot of is land, and a lot of it is developed land. A lot of it has good, usable buildings on it. And I thought, well, like hypothetically, let's say the objective, like I said before, would be that at least 25 to 30% of all of the certain products that the American people need day to day should be made in the United States. Of all, like for example, smartphones. Uh, if whatever percentage are made in the USA now, I don't know. What percentage is made overseas, I don't know. Where overseas, I don't know. But I know that a lot of them are made in China, and they're making a good product, and hopefully there won't be a war, and good commerce will continue. In the interim, though, I think that U.S. companies in particular should want to maintain an allegiance to our own nation people and should want to at least manufacture a percentage of their products here in the United States. And so, with that in mind, for example, like I said, smartphones. What if there would be a law enacted that would require a minimum of 30% of the products bought in the USA to be made in the USA? So in order to get that done, we don't want to cause the businesses any extra money. We want them to earn money to add to the productivity of our nation. So what we do is we get with the government and business leaders and say, okay, what we need you to do is to transfer about 20% of your manufacturing. Now this depends what companies wanted to be involved. What companies would be selected or divided or whatever. And also the possibility of startups, new entrepreneurs. So uh, I say, okay, we have these maps and everything of all these different federal properties that are available if you decide that you're going to want to use them for manufacturing. And like for example, a closed military base, for example, is an obvious idea. A lot of times, military bases are located right on rail lines, right near rail. Also, oftentimes have their own airstrips. There's just a lot of improvements that are already available in the closed base facilities, including a lot of good buildings, so aircraft hangars, etc., warehouses. So anyway, they say, okay, let's say some business leaders get together and say, well, that place so and so is really good. I think we got several companies that would like to go ahead and establish there. And they say, well, one of the other ideas, of course, is the proximity of housing for work, population for employees. So anyway, they establish that, and then the federal government agrees. Okay, the land owned by the federal government, the use of the buildings, the use of the property, everything would be free, provided to the business, whatever companies, for the use of the manufacturing, for as long as the business maintains business and uses the property for the purpose that they have been given for. So, in that sense, the cost of a business relocating would be almost negated. There wouldn't be any cost for the land, and they would also be forgiven about any taxes. Property taxes would be something that would be that there wouldn't be any taxes. That would have to be an agreement with the states also for something like 20 years. Use of the property, the buildings, and everything would be indefinite for as long as the company would want to use the property for the purpose agreed upon. So anyway, that's just a basic idea that I had. So that the idea of bringing manufacturing of products that are necessary, people need every day, back to the USA to better benefit the people of the USA, to get the American people back involved with the knowledge of manufacturing and maintenance and build for a more solid future of having better control and of our own future and the various innovations and progress in the manufacturing and development various products. Hope everyone's having a good day.